Sophie72, Ylands, and Yohez Lego have all come up with some brand new blueprints that you can actually buy for actually relatively cheap on the blueprint browser. And today we're finally going to be doing a bit of a, whatchamacallit, a ship tour for, a few of them. But before I continue, if it sounds like I'm a little stuffed up, I am. If I sniff a little bit, I'm sorry. And if I sneeze, well, I'm just going to make sure that, the, mic is off. Alright, so, let's go ahead and get right into this. So, right here is actually Sophie72's little decoration called Decorative Small Ship. Now, you can actually buy this for 800 coins on the Blueprint browser or, what is it, Ylands, I don't know, marketplace or whatever you want to call it. And first off, right off the bat, it's a pretty neat little decoration. You can actually go ahead and use this in your shipyard if you have like a, I don't know, like a seaside base or something like that. It's actually really good. Now, just go ahead and place it. Oh yeah, by the way, when I was actually preparing to film this video, it was storming, and I didn't want to do that, film in the rain. So anyway, after you actually put this down for, like I said, 800 coins, you can actually use the primitive ladders both on the port side over here, starboard side over there. You can actually put the, when you put it down, climb on the primitive ladders, and you can go ahead and check out this little ship. Now, the ship is not sailable. It's actually just a little decorative option for your base, but hey, it's still pretty good if you ask me, because all the way up forward, you have a really cool pirate chest that has like all of this storage space that you can use for whatever you want. Going all the way here to the quarterdeck where the helm is, you got the little helm, but like I said, you can't sail the vessel. But hey, that's fine. But if Sophie ends up making a pretty much like the same thing, but it's a ship, I'm probably gonna get it. Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna get it. Oh man, allergies suck. I popped a couple Benadryl earlier. I'm kind of hoping it kicks in really, really soon. Oh yeah, there's a little coyote down there, kind of stuck in the ship, I guess. I don't know how I did that. But anyway, so quick thing, you probably heard me say it, over here where we're actually on is called a quarterdeck. Now in the golden age of sail, the quarterdeck is actually kind of the more professional area where the captain would oversee ship operations and where, the helmsman would actually go ahead and, like steer the ship using the helm right here. For all you car guys out there, a helm is pretty much the driving wheel for the ship, or steering wheel. Steering wheel. Did I say driving wheel? Oh, jeez. But anyways, so it actually has some pretty cool attachments over here. You got the single sail right there, dead in the middle. On the mast, you got the little Jolly Roger, or the pirate flag, more like, whatever you want to call it. And, let's see, she even put a bunch of grass ropes around the sides of the vessel right there. Honestly, it's pretty cool. Just the simplicity of it is really, really awesome. But you come down here, right, and just inside the skin of the ship, coyote comes optional, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Can I tame you? Oh, hey, cool. So I can actually enter the... Oh, I now have a problem. Okay, how do you spell Wile E. Coyote? Wiley? Is that it? Sure. Why not? I really hope I did. Really hope I did that right. And apparently I can better. I have not ever played... Oh, jeez. So I've never played Ylands on Survival. I always like to kind of mess around in creative. But carrying on. So you actually have a few sacks down here, plus a laying sack, a couple pack sacks, tied sack. A lot of sacks for... Well, you know what? I'm not going to finish this sentence. But as you can tell, just inside, there's actually a lot of, I guess you could say, storage room on the internal skin of the ship. It's actually really, really cool. So before anything... So, I'm pretty sure y'all remember this. I thought that I deleted this already. So, quick fun fact, by the way, this is the second time I'm filming this video in, like, I don't know, 5 days, because I originally actually started filming this video, then I realized my mic wasn't on. I went through 45 minutes of recording. It was rough. But anyways, Sophie72, congratulations. You were the first and the second creator on the Games Estates official ship registry. And, hold on, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Decorative, small, there we go. Decorative, small ship. So, 72, congratulations. Welcome back, old friend. Well, you're young, but old. Hey, you know what? I'll shut up. So, anyways, alright. So, with that being said, now that we actually got the little decorative small ship out of the way, there are 4 vessels. You could just probably kind of barely see it out there. There are 4 vessels out there. 3 of them, if I remember correctly, are from YACHTS Lego, 1 of them from Ylands. Now, we've actually done a couple ship tours with Ylands, not like with Ylands in person, but one of Ylands' creations. I think it was like the Crazy Diamond Yacht or Links, something like that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'll see you guys whenever we get to the ships. And that's the button. Alright, so, starting over here, here is, I believe it's called the... Jeez, what is this called? Oh, yeah. So, this right here is the Ship for Beginners by Ylands. Now, so far, hands down, this is one of the more cheaper options if you simply want to go ahead and buy something, you know, just so you can enjoy Ylands with. Now, Ship for Beginners is made by Ylands. If I remember correctly, Ylands also did the frigate Morningstar, which we actually did a complete tour of, and you'll actually be able to go ahead and see it in the top left. No, top left. Right. You're going to see it here in the little calling card. So, anyway, let's go ahead and do a quick tour. But first, before anything, over there is the Spirit 54 sailboat by YACHTS Lego. That one right there, jeez, I already forgot which one that was. That one's the Serenity sailing yacht, again, by YACHTS Lego. And over here, you got the Crazy Diamond Yacht. That's going to be less, for obvious reasons. Yeah, that thing is beautiful. That thing's beautiful. So, anyways, starting off on the Ship for Beginners, let's go ahead and start on the quarterdeck. Allergies really do suck, man. So, right here, the usual small junk ship helm. Now, every single ship that I do a tour on is always built on some form of a platform. Either a wooden sailing ship, a metal ship, junk, catamaran, one of those 3 or 4, whatever. And this one is actually built on the junk ship, so honestly, that's pretty cool. And I think economically, like I said, it's only 400 coins, which is like maybe $2. So I'm not complaining. Let's see, where do I begin? Like I said, we'll start on the quarterdeck. So all the way back aft, we have the open sack, pack sack, tide sack. You also have a standing clay urn ×2. Now, I've never actually seen this, so let's go ahead and look. So, it looks like there's only 8 storage slots, but honestly, when you have like 16 right there, plus God knows how much we have right there. Honestly, this will be a great ship if you ever play survival, because like I said, I don't, but I'm sure a lot of people do. And if you do, you are without a doubt some form of a legend on this game, because I cannot do that. Now, there's also a little flag. I forgot what type of flag that is. I'm not really sure if that actually means anything in reality, but also, you got this giant ship sail right here in the middle, giant master 2 right here on the aft and the foredecks. And if you know anything about ships, they all are at least connected, if you will, by line or rope or whatever you want to call it, with a system of pulleys. And obviously, we don't really use that anymore. We use pulleys for more industrial purposes. Also, as you can tell, you can also get a swimming pool right there in the middle. Yep, see? I just haven't taken it out in the edit vehicle mode. So, right above the mast over here by the quarterdeck, you have a couple more standing clay urns. Now, if you go back here, what do we got? We got a big primitive door. Honestly, you can put a bed right there. You can put a chest, whatever you want to, whatever you want to do. Like I said, really good for survival. Again, sorry. Please forgive me. So, you got your helm over here. You got your mast, and then all the way forward, you have the anchor lever. And yeah, do that. We'll go ahead and start swaying semi-violently. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. I'm not really sure if there was really anything else to this. What is that? Yeah, probably something. But it doesn't look like there's really anything else to this except for the little ladders on the side. And, oh yeah, you got your little flag up top. Okay, so, the usual. We're going to take this. And we're going to go ahead and sail ever just slightly. Now, as you can tell, it's a junk ship, very Far East inspired, Asian. And if you actually look all the way back after here, you see the E. I can only imagine that stands for Ylands, because the friggin' Morningstar, when we did that, actually has the exact same logo. So first off, I always love creators' little, kind of like a little personalization or touch of character, if you will, on their creations. It really just kind of reminds you who actually made it, you know. But with that being said, where is it? There we go. So with that being said, let's go ahead and add Ylands' ship for beginners. Give me one moment. Ylands. Oh. Ship for, God help me if I don't know how to spell beginners. There we go. Now, like I said, by the way, the ship for beginners is only 800 coins. No, 400 coins. Oh, man. Excuse me. That's a reflex. Almost 30 years old, and I'm already getting it. Sucks. Anyways, so the ship for beginners is only 400 coins on the Ylands marketplace or store, whatever you want to call it. And honestly, really helpful if you ever play survival. Now, I didn't do this last time, but we're going to also add the pirate ship, the frigate Morningstar. It's not how you spell morning. That's how you spell morning. So, we're going to add the frigate Morningstar to our official ship registry for Games Estates because, well, this would have been a great addition last time. Anyway, let's go ahead and save that. Okay, and I think that's already saved. Let's go ahead and close that out. Now, with that being said, we've had a lot of fun with the ship for beginners already, but it's time to move on to some of Yohaz Lego's creations as well. Now, we're going to go all the way back here to the... Hold on one sec. Okay, so this right here is the Sailing 54... What is it? Yeah, Spirit 54 sailboat by Yohaz Lego. And this is only for 800 coins on the marketplace. Still, not bad if you ask me. So, first off the bat, it looks like a very classic, very, whatchamacallit, very traditional looking yacht that you would see, you know, some of them haughty rich people, you know, people that you and I could probably never be, sadly. Anyways, so this is actually, so what's really cool is that this is actually built on a catamaran platform, so you actually do have the helm right here. And of course, as usual, I'm going to eventually edit it, or not edit it, but like take it out of edit so we can go ahead and, you know, do a little sailing stuff. Oh, man. Allergies suck. I'll be right back. Alright, thank you for your patience. So, like I said, so starting off on the small catamaran, you got the helm right here. Now, obviously it's a yacht. There's no real quarterdecks or anything like that, because a quarterdeck is usually reserved for the more actual official type of vessels. But we'll go ahead and start all the way back here. Now, it looks like... oh, what is this? So I guess... Oh, man. So, remember how I told you that I just did a... like, I just recorded, like, 45 minutes of it, like, I don't know, about a week ago. There is a flag here, I'm pretty sure, normally. But, I think I got rid of it. I don't know why. I'm sorry. But there's usually a flag back there. You also have little wooden cabinets down here that actually provide well amount of... storage, and you have like I think 3 or 4, something like that. Obviously now these are for, I think they're called like bollards or ballasts or something like that. I don't own a boat or anything like that, but you know, usually when you would take your boat over to a port, you would take lines, actually tie the ship to the dock, and usually these would be used to do whatchamacallit, like the actual docking process. Now, over here, next to the helm, is actually the anchor lever, which honestly is pretty clever, just because it helps save space. Now, over here... Oh, jeez. Now, over... Am I hitting... What am I hitting my head on? Okay, I'm hitting my head on the sail, because I'm an idiot. But going over here, you have your sonar attached to your upper deck. That's a pretty clever idea. It'll at least help you kind of look to see where the heck you're going. Now... What I really love about the creativity of some of these people is they essentially they can create some really good indoor or interior spaces like Yohaz Lego has done. As we go in here to observe the oh geez, as we go in here and you know observe. So going inside, let's go ahead and close the door behind us just to get that feel for it. Over here, you actually have some portholes or like windows to look outside. With I have no idea what this is, but it's pretty cool. Looks like Lego actually used it for, I guess, kind of like curtains, if you will, like kind of like open curtains. You got a little desk and counter spaces using simple drawers, or sample drawers, excuse me. And you go over here to the powered energy stove, which would actually, of course, help with the cooking food and stuff like that. I should also mention... Jeez, took it long enough. So, I should also mention, there were some things that I had to annihilate, if you will. I had to delete some stuff like lamps and small stuff that was kind of messing up with my frame rates a little bit. So, if you actually get this, you'll actually see some more decorations, which might actually come as more of a surprise for you. Either way, get it. So, over here, I love this. So, these are, I guess, supposed to be like sinks. I love the fact that Lego used a couple little 6-string pistols, revolvers. That's pretty clever. Now, it seems that every single time I look at like some vlog or whatever about sailing across the world on a sailboat, there's always the mandatory fruit basket that's just hanging and swinging with the waves. That's a nice little niche, nice little detail in there. So you got like, what, bananas and apples and oh my. Also, what do we got over here? So more portholes on the starboard side. You got your ship overview table or navigation table. You even have a little alchemy table, because, hey, why not? Although, it actually looks really cool. It looks like, obviously, captain's desk or whatever. Good job, Lego. That was great. That's a neat little idea there. Okay, so you got a couple books. You got some sample drawers right there at the bottom. A few knife or sword sets, which is pretty cool. And then going all the way forward. Oh, and then, I guess like a little honey pot or something. I don't know. Maybe. So, going all the way forward, you got a couple little leather sofas where you can actually go ahead and sit down if you ever get tired of just sailing or whatever, and you just want to let the waves take you. Trust me, there are plenty of days, especially on deployment, where you just want to lay in your rack or laying on a couch or whatever. Just take 5 minutes, enjoy the waves before getting yelled at to get off your butt and get back to work. Anyway, so all the way forward here, you actually have... I have no idea how he put this, or she, or whoever. But Lego put this block thingy. Obviously, it looks like a flat screen TV, which is pretty cool. A couple little decorations as well. Plus, you look up, and they actually put a couple nice little windows down. Honestly, that's pretty dang clever. So, good job, buddy. Good job. And I think I just saw a tanning rack. What? Oh, where? Okay, so apparently there's a tanning rack in there too. Neat little details. So going all the way up topside again, you're going to have to go, so if you actually want to sleep, you're going to have to go all the way forward. Here's the bedroom. Or here's your stateroom. How do I even look? Right. Oh, wait, no. I didn't want that. That's what I wanted. How do I even look? Oh, okay. Yeah, so if you didn't know, I have the superhuman capability of phasing into objects, apparently. So anyway, you got your couple modern beds over here, and I think that should be all. Plus, you got all the wooden cabinets and whatnot. And if you're lucky, you might lose frames. Wow, that sounded nerdy. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyways, yeah, you go up here, and you got a mineral basket, and you got plenty of these cute little decorations. And let's go ahead and... Oh, you already know it. Come on, let's go. So, stop editing the vehicle. Let's go ahead and take it out. Perfect. And let's sail. Handling's really good. Obviously, you know, the base game has its own way of handling vehicles, but first off, just off the bat, it's so smooth, it's so beautiful, and it's actually like, okay, so for a video game, right? Surprisingly super realistic in terms of design. Honestly, Lego has patience that I simply can't find. Anyways, so as you can tell, we're kind of a little bit laggy here, so we're going to go ahead and place this vehicle into edit mode and add the vehicle itself right here to our official ship registry. And then, hold on, Yo has Lego. Also, I love some of these, people's, like, gamer tags. Atlantis, Sophie, 72, Yo has Lego. Do you have Lego? I don't have Lego. I'm so dumb. Anyway, I keep wanting to put Sail 54. It's Spirit 54. Sailboat. Oh, why am I doing this? Why am I like this? There we go. So, like I said, it's actually available for 800 coins. Pretty relatively, very affordable in case you want to get something a little bit extra for your, whatchamacallit, Ylands playthrough. Okay, so, we got 2 vehicles left, or 2 boats left, and the next one is going to be the Serenity Sailing Yacht. Again, by YACHTS Lego for 800 coins. Okay, I'll see you. Okay, so, Serenity Sailing Yacht by YACHTS Lego. Now, just from looking at it, I see a couple little things I have questions about, like the floating lamps. Okay, first off, let's look underwater for a second, just because I have to... Oh, jeez, the frames! Why are there no frames? Okay, for a sailboat, this thing's water line goes pretty deep. And water line, by the way, I'm actually not using that in the correct form. But first off, so a water line, right? Okay, so when you see where the water is on a ship, if you actually see kind of like some discoloration where it goes from like top, you know, add a certain color to like either super black or super gray or super red at the very bottom, then you see like a white line in the middle. That white line essentially is where the water should nominally be on a boat. Also, if it looks like I put something in, I got Zin. I put a couple Zins in. That actually helps with my allergies, but if you're, you know, 21 or younger, or if you're 20 or younger, don't do Zin. I already fell for the trap years ago. So, going over here, I can already tell right off the bat, that's like a little swimming or diving board. And plus, with the fact that the water can easily pick you up, take you away, and you get eaten by sharks, pretty realistic. And right back here, like I said, always appreciate a good level of detail on any creator's blueprint, Ylands, Unturned, whatever you want to call it, or whatever game, really. I love the fact that there's like little steps here, and mind you, everything has to be placed individually by hand. If YACHTS Lego ever sees this, you gotta tell me how much time it takes to build any of your creations. Same with Ylands. So if those two somehow manage to see this video, how long does it take you to build these things? So anyways, now that we're on the weather decks, let's go ahead and look around. So we got Algamer benches, whatever you want to call it. Also saw Beluga car trunks completely lining the sides, and I love the fact that it looks like little panels and whatnot, but jeez. So if you want extra storage, there you go. Also, are there any ladders? I want to know if they put... Alright, doesn't look like any ladders. Hey, that's fine. Alright, so over here, you actually have a couple big doors, big modern doors, that actually show, or not show, it actually hides a bunch of different little things that you can actually use if you're ever topside consistently. Plus, I don't think this actually has an interior space the way we think it is. Okay, yeah, because... Alright, oh, okay, yeah. So, it definitely doesn't have any interior spaces in, like, the traditional sense as far as I can tell. I could also be wrong. I'm not gonna lie, I could also be wrong. But, at least in here, you can use your paper press, unlit foundry, Ylandium refinery. Like, this is essentially the equivalent of taking a nice yacht-like sailboat and placing a nuclear frickin' reactor on it. Oh, the realism is beautiful, huh? But you got a weaving loom, little tanning racks. Honestly, beautiful. So let's go ahead and close up these doors. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, what's going on? Okay, so, oops, that's what. Stop clicking on the weaving loom, you... Whew, almost lost my cool for a second there. So let's go ahead and close up these... if you want to, like, close doors, by the way, please be careful. Because now, I don't know if I can even get the doors. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's a weaving loom. Okay, you know what? We have a hole in the deck now. Great. Deal with it. So anyways, going over here to the ship mast, or helm, jeez. So, let me ask you, right? You ever played GTA 5? You ever play as like Michael or Trevor or Franklin, and you bought the big sailboat from YACHTS? So, essentially, if you ever like play that, sail it, and go in first person, this is pretty much what you see, with some exceptions, obviously, because one, it's a different game, kind of a big deal. Big difference. But anyway, you go to the ship helm, and right over here you got your steel anchor lever. And let's see, what do we got in front of it? So this right here, I think, depth meter, depth meter. And you got your sonar, fuel meter, or no, hull integrity meter. My bad. And then of course you get your speedometer. That's the Jesus, stop it. That's the fuel meter. That's the speedometer. And going all the way forward, you got a couple sofa, or no, you have one sofa, and then right next to it, you got your ship navigation table. Now, I love the fact, by the way, that LEGO actually put the ship navigation table in, and pretty much made it look like it's part of the ship, if you will. Part of the ship, part of the crew. So, you got, you know, all these old drawers. I'm not really sure if you can use it or whatnot. And apparently there's some... What? Okay, so there's an energy stove, apparently. That's interesting. So, yeah, you got the sofa, you got all your tools, equipment, plenty of storage for plenty of different things. You got a mineral basket, soil container, mineral basket, I already said that. Sea life jar. You even have a seed packet box. Potion holder, gold pouch. Honestly, everyone knows I'm a fan of utility as well as luxury. This kind of combines, in a good way, both. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up these vault doors. Now, these vault doors actually expose a couple little coral beds, so you can actually sleep somewhere whenever you're out at sea, enjoying your new little yacht. Or, I say little, but you know what I mean. Okay, so great attention to detail here, and this shows the absolute patience of LEGO. And you see this pretty common on both LEGO and Ylands, and even on Sophie 72's creations, plus hopefully my creation. I do have a video out there, which I'll probably put now, hopefully, I don't know, somewhere here. But also I see a small iron gate. My theory is that that opens into an interior space, but we'll find that out in a minute. But look at this. So, they actually put a Marlin car driver's seat, plus a bunch of little extra little details, and repurposed a lot of the designs for other pieces of the game to pretty much make like a little makeshift speedboat or a dinghy. Also, I just realized that sail... none of these sails actually are connected, but that's fine. I don't honestly care about that. But yeah, that's a beautiful little detail, and not a lot of people think of it. Also, a couple big vault doors here. What, do these actually go anywhere? Yes, but no. You got a copper caster, metallurgy, or what? Metallurgical furnace. Just so we're clear, by the way, I do not read with my finger. I can read without it. I don't do this. I can read, I promise. I just don't know how to talk sometimes. English ain't even my first language. So, apparently you got a tall wood ladder. Okay, there. I think, is that it on side? No, it's not. That's another disconnected mast. We'll go ahead and sail here in a bit. I see another door. Oh, I didn't want the car trunk. Stop being you. Okay, so in here you have a sewing machine. And, what's a... diver stand. Alright, that's clever. So right off the bat, this little sailboat, which is supposed to be a luxury yacht, by the way, if we're following some lore here, has the capability to launch small boats and commence its own diving operations, plus housing its own nuclear freaking reactor, and all for one person to sail on. Interesting. Alright, so what's in the small iron gate? A pigeon post, alchemy table, dyeing stand. So it's a very... So what I really love is the fact that it's a very self-sufficient boat. That is clever. That is clever. Good job. Good job. Now I'm going to try and close said vault. No, don't do that. Okay, so all this is vault doors. So it's actually really interesting because you can pretty much use it to, you know, use it for whatever you need, really. Also, I think I messed up because now I can't. Oh wait, there it is. Nope, there it is. Stop it. There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, close that and then close that. There we go. Is it closed? Yes. Are you closed? No. I honestly suck sometimes. I'm a noob. I get it. Cut me some slack here. Alright, so let's go ahead and take our first spin. So, stop editing the vehicle. Let the waves take over here in a minute. Now. Alright, there we go. Okay, so, first off, this is a big boat. For private luxury yacht, it's a big freaking boat. Now, what I really think is clever, because I just now saw this, other than the little floating lamps right there. So, what I really, really love is the fact that, one, Lego put Serenity on the side. That's a clever little thing. Clever little, thing. It's a thing now. So, it's beautiful. It's luxurious. And there's no way I'll ever be able to afford one in real life. But that's fine. I have video games to escape from reality. Anyway, so, as you can tell, it's a beautiful little boat. And plus, now I get why none of the masts are connected. Once you actually go full sail on this, and fight your own frames. So once you actually go full sail, all of it pretty much connects, and I do like that. All of it connects to make it look like a single sail. Touche. Anyways, so that was the what was it? The Serenity sailing yacht by YACHTS Lego. And before I forget, oh jeez, there it is. Now before I forget, let's go ahead and add this to our official registry. Another YACHTS Lego creation, the Serenity sailing yacht. And like I said, it is available for only 800 coins on the marketplace or blueprint browser, or whatever you want to call it. Also, if you look in my last video, I don't know why I keep doing this. If you look in the last video, when I actually toured Sophie 72's The Sanctuary, it wasn't all caps. I like my grammar, okay? So, now that it's nighttime, you can actually see from here the, I think this one's, what did I just click on? Okay, so, you can actually see from here the Crazy Diamond Yacht's pretty lit up, and right off the bat, I think you guys are going to really enjoy this. And once again, here is another Crazy Diamond Yacht. Well, here's the Crazy Diamond Yacht from YACHTS Lego. It is available for 1,200 coins. A little bit more price here, but look at it and you tell me if it's, comment below if 1,200 coins is worth the price. Because, in my opinion, it is. So, the Crazy Diamond Yacht. Starting off all the way aft, yes, it does have its own little diving board. Or something you call a diving board. And let's go ahead and try and board the boat here. Large Atlantean door all the way aft. Now, if you own any yachts in GTA Online like I do, you'll notice, like, if you do some missions or something like that, normally this area would actually have a couple little boats, dinghies, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty cool. But in here, Lego actually went ahead and changed it up a little bit by making it pretty much your own little workshop. Now, starting off, like, you got a large wooden box, tanning rack, diver stand, sewing machine, even a dyeing stand. For obvious reasons, I don't want to go through every little detail that we have in here because, well, it's a lot of details. So, let's see, what is this thing, though? A pigeon post. So, it also has a pigeon post. I love the fact that, so far, just in this one little workshop, it kind of shows that the ship is very self-sufficient. So, again, if you end up spending the 1,200 coins and manage to build this yacht in survival, because it will have a lot, and I mean a lot, of components to it. I don't even need to go in survival to see that. Hey, better luck to you, because it's very self-sufficient. It can have its own diving operations and whatnot. Really good job. Really good job. So, coming out here into a little open room. Apparently these are all reinforced boxes. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of boxes. But you can turn this little room into any room you want. I swear it's April because Ylands is just raining on me today. Hey, that's fine. I don't care. So, going up here, I think I saw a little chemistry set. Yeah. So, going up here, you have this beautiful little weather deck or outer deck, however you want to call it. And it does have, like, potion holders, a couple steel stools you can sit on. I'm not sure what these are. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and close that. So I'm not sure what these are. Looks like you can't sit down in them. But hey, that's fine. And if I remember correctly, I think I still deleted some more lamps. Think about this, right? I deleted some lamps so I could have some good frames, and it's still really, really lit up. So that should tell you something on pretty much how good the build is. So this is actually closed off by a big vault door with a little sneak preview area at the bottom. And for a refrigerator, you got the bamboo chest. Pretty good storage. You also got like a bunch of small kitchen counters for additional storage, a power stove, big kitchen counter, and small kitchen counters. And I love the fact that pretty much Lego is using, same with the Linux too. Lego is using a lot of like small little game details or small little gaming assets or game assets that can you can pretty much manipulate its position to make it look like something else. That takes a lot of skill and a lot of effort, both of which I don't really have. But it looks very lived in if you really want it to be lived in. Now, of course, you got your little lounges area right over here with the little lamp. Yeah, you got a little... Look, oh my gosh. So, you got a little vault door out here. Yes, I just wiped my own hand on my nose. I kind of care. I'm sorry you saw that. So we'll actually go ahead and save the outer decks for last. So over here you got your helm, you got your steel anchor lever, and you even got like a little compass over here. I love it. A lot of it obviously is static for aesthetic purposes only, but you got your ship navigation table, you got your this thing, I already forgot what it is, hull integrity meter. That's it. Alright, so you got your sonar, fuel meter. How much fuel? Okay, we got a lot of fuel. And your depth meter. And as usual, before we set sail, let's go ahead and check out all the other little rooms. Now over here, the stateroom at the very far forward could be your room if you'd like. You got this solid modern bed. Actually, you got a couple of them kind of placed side by side, make it look like a bigger bed. Good job, that's actually really nice. You even have a little storage, what is it? Little storage racks underneath the bed too. Now, of course, you got your little desk, which really just serves as an aesthetic purpose. So let's go ahead and open up the vault door. And a couple of these rooms back here, you can actually turn into a guest room or an office or really whatever you can think of. It gives you a lot of creativity as well as that lived-in feel. And I keep walking. Oh my gosh, stop doing stuff. Over here, you got 3 beds, good for like a little crew if you have one, plus a couple cabinets, small moderate cabinet there too, and a lot of sample drawers as well. So, one thing that I want to also point out is the fact that every single one of these creators manages to put so much time and so much effort, so don't be afraid to go onto the Ylands Marketplace, show them some love, and start buying some of these blueprints. They'll be very appreciative, and honestly, it'll just be nice to see, whatchamacallit, like, in every video game, you don't really see anything about ships, subs, whatever. GTA Online, kinda, I guess, but you don't really see a lot of stuff that involves ships, yachts, anything of that sort. So, going over there to the Ylands Marketplace, buying some of their blueprints and enjoying them, honestly helps out both the channel, them, and really just spreads the word. Let's get more ships, let's get more subs, let's get more Navy stuff. I'm also in the Navy, in case you can't tell. So, little bias. Okay, so, let's see. We already been back there. Let's go all the way up forward. So, neat little detail, or creative detail right here, or decorative, whatever you want to call it, is the anchor chain on the capstan with its anchor all the way forward. Obviously, you know, if you click the lever, there's a, anchor underneath the boat. Oh, well. Pretty cool, though. Over here, you still have benches that, Well, you can't sit down. It's a nice little decorative piece. And you could... Apparently, there's a wooden box down there. Huh, interesting. Alright, so all the way back aft. Let's see. Climbing the wooden ladder. Oh, jeez. Stop it. There we go. So, you can only drive the ship from the interior skin of the ship, as we call it, pretty much on the inside of the boat. However, every time I stood watch, especially when my ship was in the shipyards, and this is real life, by the way, I would see a lot of these, like, really, really nice yachts and boats sailing down the river, and I've seen a few that kind of look like the Crazy Diamond, or, yeah, the Crazy Diamond yacht, and you can actually, in real life, drive the ship from inside, as well as, like, this little top deck lounge over here. Plus, you can actually sit inside the, what is this, the ironclad car left seat driver, even though you can't actually drive. Hey, that's fine. It's a great little creative detail. Alright, so going down here into the ship. You already know where this is going. We're gonna go ahead and finally sail. Alright. So you got switch the engine, but so I've noticed, right? Whenever you like sailboats in Ylands, you can have sails, you can have an engine, and even if you don't have like actual physical sails built, the ship or the boat, whatever you want to call it, will still run. So if you want to save gas, here's your time. Now getting away from, oh my god, why is it so laggy? You see this? I run on potato sometimes. There we go. So, honestly, it's a beautiful, beautiful little yacht. And, honestly, let's check it out all the way from first person. Okay, right off the bat, I love it. I love everything about it. I love it. So, going from the inside, it just gives me... So, my camera's having some weird issues. So... Pretty much, whenever I'm actually, like, on deployment, it's all industrial. Alright, let's go ahead and stop the boat. Oh my gosh, please, stop the damn boat. Where's the thing? There's the thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and place it to edit vehicle. So, anyways, right off the bat, as you can tell, so whenever I'm on deployment, obviously it's work. You're not there for leisure. You're there to, complete the mission and pretty much do whatever it is you're told while you're at work. I would love having like an outdoor little lounge or something like that, or like a, even windows on the boat would be really, really nice. So honestly, to me, it gives off that very warm, cozy, homey feeling that you can really only experience truly when you're out at sea. So honestly, right off the bat, I recommend getting this. Let me go all the way. Oh my god, stop doing things. There we go. So, let's go ahead and go into third person. And while we're at it, you already know, we gotta add this to our official ship registry. Another Yo has leg up. Jeez. Look, it's like, well, I don't even know what time. It's 9 o'clock at night. I got work in like, I gotta get up in like 6.5 hours. I'm trying to give me some slack here. Anyways, so this was the Crazy Diamond yacht. There we go. Alright, so this was the Crazy Diamond yacht by YACHTS Lego. Available on the marketplace for 1,200 coins. Let me go ahead and scoot in a little bit. And then, of course, congratulations, YACHTS Lego. You have 3 creations on the official ship registry for the channel. And then now would actually probably be a good time to start closing things out. First off, I've absolutely enjoyed every single one of these creations. If you guys liked it, please, please, please go to Ylands. Go ahead and get their blueprints. Go ahead and add them into your world, and actually enjoy it the way I am. With that being said, I also hope that you guys did like the video. And yeah, honestly, it's been a fun time. It's been a really fun time. So, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. By the way, we have officially hit 7,500 subscribers. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for supporting the channel the way you do. I do not have regular uploads. I'm also balancing work-life balance here, if you will. And yeah, pretty much in real life, I'm actually an active duty service member in the United States Navy. I very much enjoy my time in the military. Been almost, what, 9 years, I think. And I'm not too good at editing other than using Microsoft Clipchamp. Hey, you know what? It works for me, so why stop it now? But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Thank you guys so much for... thank you so much if you stuck around for this long. It's been a very fun time, very fun ride, and no pun intended. And please subscribe, join the family, and also comment down below if you have another blueprint idea that you would like to see, and also comment any mod showcases for Unturned or whatever. And I would very much like to get new ideas for new videos. So with that being said, I hope you guys did like this. I actually do have another Unturned mod showcase coming up. I'm very excited for it. It's a furniture mod by the Weather Boy or something like that. Like I said, it's going to be fun, but anyway, I think I've rambled on enough. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye-bye.